Have a seat.
Oh, you know what? It was requested that we sit high because you can't see. This is where both chairs just go, and Jensen and Jared are dead. We hope not.
It's really nice. I feel like it remembers me.
It does, which is why it's in a shower. Hey guys, teasing. He's thick-skinned. Hi, there are a lot of you. That's awesome. Who's a first-timer?
I'm so sorry.
We're not. Oh, good. I heard a we're not. I heard, no, we're not. I'll take it. Well, first and foremost, to our returnees, thank you guys for keeping this going. We realize that collectively, the show continues to go, as do these events. So thanks. We're so excited. It's been too long. And y'all earned that. That's y'all guys. Y'all guys. That's y'all. Any English teachers in the audience other than my mother? I'm trying to find out where they go.
I'll hold it.
There's just set it right there. That's on the...
This is where I break something, unfortunately. Is this plugged in anywhere?
As you can see, Jared's very proud of
y'all.
Of what you guys have done for us. As we all are. Now they can't see you. Scoot, this is... Can we get a little, just a place, yeah, just a little something. Thank you guys. You guys are great, I love you.
That is awesome.
You can't put a band on stage and not use them, come on!
All right. Without further ado, we see a lot of people standing up, hopefully wanting to say something. We love you. Even more. Woo! So, Jensen, left or right? Left it is.
Right?
Let there be light.
No, right. Okay.
Let there be a little bit.
You're up, start it off.
Hello. First of all, I apologize for my accent. When I get nervous, it comes out. And second of all, I came all the way...
Me too. Me too, oh my God.
I'm not actually from France. I came all the way from Morocco to see you guys, so obviously I love you so much.
Well, now I feel like a real jerk.
Yeah, so my question is...
Sorry.
Come here. Let's do this. Let's do this.
What is happening? Did you guys establish a safe word?
Oh, like it wasn't already.
Okay, so my question is for Jared. So your hair creates a great divide. Some people love it, some people hate it. I love it, obviously.
Thank you.
So what do you think? Do you wish that they would show, or do you want to just let it grow until it reaches the ground?
Funny you should ask. You know what? I say I like to have shorter hair, but in all honesty, when I get the opportunity to cut my hair, like during the summer or when the strike happened, I kept it long. I don't cut it often. Does middle ground answer the question? I think I like it this long. Thank you.
Good choice.
Yeah. Otherwise, I look
That
too
was
much
the right
like this.
answer.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. Safe travels back.
I wish I'd have gone right. Hi.
Hi. I just wanted to say, first of all, congratulations to both of you on your children and your child to be.
Children.
I know you guys are probably going to raise really great but goofy people, so I'm excited for that.
Probably right.
Fair enough.
My question is, I'm an aspiring screenwriter, and I just wanted to know, you as actors, when you read scripts, like, what do you wish, like, what do you just roll your eyes at when you read scripts? Like, oh my god, I can't believe this person wrote that, 'cause that's totally corny or tacky or cliche.
Anything that's corny, tacky, or cliche.
Help me out.
You know what? I always, whenever I see something in a script that is obvious, that I don't like that. Like if it's the obvious thing to say.
Okay.
I would rather have, you're a writer, you're creative. Come up with a different way of saying the same thing. Come up with a unique way of saying the same thing. Don't just say what everybody else knows or how they say it. So like, if you see somebody, you're like, Jennifer? Do you mind if I call you Jennifer?
Yes, my name is Jared.
It's like it's just the obvious progression of that line. I don't know. Come up with a creative way to say that. I'm always looking for really unique ways of saying things. Or you're writers. It's like really brilliant minds have been written by really brilliant writers. I think that's you're in a unique position to create that way. So don't settle.
Okay.
And for me, it's not that deep, but literally it's about different stage directions. I mean, if you hire an actor, trust them to act, we'll get some stuff where it's like, Sam says, Dean, and then in parentheses, he pauses. I know to pause after I say Dean. It kind of takes me out sometimes, where it's like, Sam's contemplative, but he fights through it. It's like, I can read that. If the words on the page, should tell the story enough to where the audience and the actor or whomever you're writing for will be able to decipher the meaning behind.
Well, you'll be happy to know every writing class I've ever been in has said not to do that. Like, as few times as possible, never write, like, in parentheses, don't try to direct from the page, because it's absolutely what you're not supposed to do.
Awesome.
So that should make you feel good,
Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hi, this is for Jensen. So for you as an experienced actor, how is the opportunity to direct a couple of episodes? And how did you work your magic?
Would you like to know? It's challenging. It's a totally different challenge. There's the acting, which I've done a little bit of, so I knew kind of how to do that to some degree. Whereas the directing, I was really kind of jumping in the deep end, and I applaud the producers and the studio and the network for trusting me enough to allow me to do that. But it really was a complete different way of thinking about a script. As an actor, we really are responsible for our roles and our roles only. I mean, I'm not making decisions on how Sam should do something, and he's not making decisions on how Dean does something, although he likes to try. But pauses. But as a director, you really have to take in the entire script and have a vision for the whole thing. So it was you know, it's a much bigger project. It's a much bigger giant to slay. And but I appreciated the challenge, and I obviously enjoyed it enough to do it again and again. And maybe I'm just stupid, and I don't know when to, you know, tap out. But it's
No comment. No comment.
This is true. This is true. So yeah, that's.
Any funny stories?
Any funny stories? You know, I expected him to mess with me more, and he didn't. He was a true professional, and was you know, he had my back. He was like, hey man, whatever you need, I'm here. And I'm like, that's very. Can we go get Jared and bring him in, because I don't know who you are. So I expected a lot more harassment that I did not get, which made the job, you know, that much easier. So what I really came to understand is that he's been saving all the harassment for when Misha directs next season. And in that case, I can't promise you that Misha's going to come out alive.
We hope not.
It's going to be pretty bad.
He says the same thing about Jared.
I know. We'll get him.
Thank you very much.
Awesome, thanks.
All right.
I have a quick question. If I may.
Okay. That sounds like an old buddy of mine. I used to know that.
Someone get this guy a razor.
I came all the way to the blackjack table to see you guys tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ty Olson.
I have an important question for you guys.
Oh, you do have an important question.
I have a couple of questions, if I may, if you don't mind.
Right.
The first one is, what do I have to do to ride one of your little electric motorcycles? I don't know if you know, they both have identical trailers and motorcycles. It's a bit creepy. And I want to know, how do I get to ride one of them?
More important question. I'll answer your question with a question. How do you know we have matching trailers and motorcycles? When they rap at you, are you just waiting?
I sneak in.
For you, you know you've already written those things.
They told us that's how you get to and from set. You just take the motorcycle.
The motorcycle.
Hey, buddy, when we get back,
All yours.
we'll go on a ride. Oh yeah, we'll just strap little GoPros right in the front there. We'll edit the whole thing together.
Okay, and I have a serious supernatural question.
All right, okay.
I have two. First of all,
It's a two-part.
It's one question. It's one question.
my friend has asked, okay, obviously you boys are supernatural, but are you superstitious? Is the first question. And second of all, where do monsters go when they die in purgatory? I'm thinking Vegas, maybe. Nice to see you guys. And Jensen, are you buying dinner tonight?
Of course I am.
Yeah! Woo! Dinner on Jensen! Come on,
What a weirdo, I hate that guy.
Cliff, get rid of him.
Hi.
Sorry that scary man cut in front of you.
That's for me, so.
All right, good.
I apologize, guys. My question's for Jensen.
Ty, come back.
My friends and I occasionally go to Top Golf, and we're going in a couple weeks.
I am so jealous.
And I was a couple days is what I meant. Sorry. I was curious what your highest score is, and if you've ever made it in the center hole in the back circle.
Boys? Oh, so I guess I have to meet somebody with a really cool name.
Jensen wanted to meet Jensen. Give little Jensen a round of applause.
Okay.
Ty's a daddy.
Top Golf and putting it in the hole. I have not aced the I believe it's a 165 yarder. No. I don't know that anybody has. I have, however, hit it through the uprights multiple times.
Nice.
So there's your goal. As far as top score, it's a little tricky with Top Golf because at one point my mother was beating me. For those of you who don't know what Top Golf is, I'm sure there's people who are like, what is golf? It's kind of like a driving range with targets that record your. It's kind of like they took a driving range and bowling and put it together so that you hit a ball and it actually goes and hits a target, and then your score comes up on the screen. It's brilliant. You go there take dates there, you go with your buddies, you go with a whole group of people. They've got waitresses, bring you out jugs of beer, and just hang out there all afternoon.
Jensen's invested in Top Golf. Don't fall for this.
And they have two of them back home in Dallas, where I'm from. So anyway, I've gone there several times. Enjoy yourself. It's a lot of fun. Try to get an upper deck slot if you can.
Okay.
All right. See you.
Have a good one.
Hi.
Hi. I have two quick questions. They're both for both of you. My first one's kind of silly, but I've always wanted to ask somebody, and you guys are definitely the right people to ask. So, what's it like to be really attractive?
I should probably take this one.
Please do. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Jensen Ackles. You'd have to ask Paul and Ian. Paul and Ian. What? They're good-looking guys. I'm talking about Paul, Wesley, and some are older. Handsome fellas, vampires. I got a little sweaty. It's a little warm in here.
Oh yeah.
There's no problem.
You don't know the theme song, The Magic Mike, do you? Do you seriously want us to even attempt to answer this question? Could you repeat the question?
What's it like to be very attractive?
Apparently when you get married, you become unattractive. It's like an ugly ring. It's like, oh, everybody's disappeared. It's one ring to rule them all, I guess. I'm invisible to everyone now. I don't know.
You know what? I gotta say, if you read some of the websites, we are awfully ugly. Yeah, you find a lot of. I'll answer what it's like to be in the public eye. You hear a lot of good, you hear a lot of bad. You have to throw it all out and worry about who you are on the inside. But if you want to be attractive, you gotta ask Jensen.
Alright, and I'll just move on to my second one since you don't want to answer it. But, this is a little more serious, but I